Arka, if I'm sitting in the audience here, I'm just going to ask the question that we get very frequently in our FAQ when we get to this point, which is that, it's obvious now, I think, that Lydians have a ton of potential use cases. We see some in the market, we see a lot in the pipeline. The question would be how to take this tech out to market successfully. What's the business model? What's the sales model? Because, this is kind of too big of a scope for one company to be developing in-house all on its own. So can you talk a bit about the journey we went on to figure out how to do this, because it wasn't a straight line, and what we finally landed on that's been really successful so far?
Absolutely. And as you mentioned, it has taken us a few years of iteration to land on this business model for the Lydian engine, but it has been working extremely well over the past couple of years, and the growth shows no sign of slowing down, which is nice. DECO's business development and sales philosophy are really rooted in helping enterprises across industries solve real problems using Lydian apps, problems that are expensive, difficult, or often impossible to solve using other traditional centralized applications and their economics. So Jen, as you mentioned, to enable the growth of Lydians across multiple major sectors in parallel, we productize the Lydian engine using a middleware model, which means that that DECO has two types of customers. Our primary target customers are middleware partners, who are companies and entrepreneurs who are sector experts with established customers and deep understanding of their customers' needs in their specific sector. And then we have end users, who basically are the companies and peoples who are using these Lydian apps developed by our middleware partners and are getting set up their own private vaults, their own DNets, and so on. Now, just to wrap our head around this model actually is very similar to the distribution model for an operating system like Android, Linux, Windows. So if we imagine the Lydian engine as an actual car engine, this model is analogous to DECO helping our partners set up factories to manufacture and sell different types of cars, aka Lydian vaults, powered by the same engine to different customers. There are several advantages to this model. The primary is that DECO can stay focused on making our middleware partners successful while they focus on selling Lydian apps, vaults, and DNets to their customers, making DECO's sales motion more efficient and scalable than just focusing on specific sectors on their own.